welcome to the Napa Auto Parts Cup Series Dale Earnhardt 500 from the Elwood Superspeedway. The final race in the competitor 4 round of the playoffs, the second to last race of the season. Should be a good show here tonight. Got 5 drivers on hand in an abridged length race. Should be a good show. But before we get racing, we've got some pre-race ceremonies that we would like to partake in. So, yeah, with that, please rise for the national anthem. And now we take it to our very own George Washington for the command to say the most famous words in motorsports.
It's actually Uncle Sam, but gentlemen, rev those engines up, start those engines.
All right, there's the command. So engines are fired, drivers are ready, and we're just about ready to get rolling here for 45 laps from the Elwood Superspeedway. The competitor 4 finale here.
Well, I got a pace.
Yes.
Okay. Let me size myself back. Wait, does that mean I gotta... Okay, yeah, I gotta officiate. Damn it. All right.
I can probably officiate too. Well, not probably. I will have to, but...
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready whenever you are. Make sure you have your laps set up, though.
Yeah. I forgot about that. What is it?
Stage 1, 10. Stage 2, 25. Stage 3, 45. And race laps is 45 as well.
Done.
All right. Field rolls off pit road as the yellow flag has just been displayed. Going to be pacing 2 laps. Well, no, we'll go green this time. Okay. Going green this time. Let's go ahead and take a look at our starting lineup presented by Craven Engines. On the front row is Forza and Flicker. Once again, Forza claiming yet another pole. Behind them is the 30 development car of Lucas this time, and on his outside is competitor 4 driver Zach. And then rounding out our field here tonight is the 24 of Ford, owner of Bear Motorsports. So it should be a good show. Like I said, shortened due to lacking attendance, but nonetheless should be a great show from these drivers. If this race is anything like the Break Series race last night, in for a lot of action, a lot of madness, and should be a good finale to the competitor 4 round. Just one last race before we fight for a championship at Charlotte into the Ohio Western restart zone, and we are green from Elwood. Immediately looking to the inside is the 30 of Lucas. Getting the nudge from the 47 there. Forza going to try and get up and clear, and he will, but here's the 24 of Ford now on his inside as his teammate Flicker follows through the middle with help from the 31. Down the backstretch for the first time tonight, all drivers are up to speed. A line forming on the bottom there. Flicker, Zach, and Lucas making it up. Now they fan out going into turn 3. Forza trying to strike back, already going bottom 4 wide, coming off of turn 4 here.
You can't go under the blue line. Can't go under the blue line.
Yeah. Forza will lead lap 1 at the line. On the inside, he will dive down into turn 1, slide up the track. That's the signature move here at Elwood. You dive it in early and then try and slide job back up in front of everybody to get onto that repaved top lane. But there's also different ways to approach it, as you saw Zach crossing back over, get to his inside, and now you see Bear Motorsports teammates hooked up on the bottom there. Flicker in the playoffs, Ford eliminated after the wild card round, trying to get his teammate into the championship duel to go back-to-back in championships here in the NAPRA.
Can't go under the blue.
Lots of jostling there in the pack. Ford now trying to strike on his teammate for the lead and try and slide up. Flicker tried to cross him over. Here's Forza now, pushing the 24 up out of his way. Zach and Flicker hooked up once again, now to the back of the 24. Oh, nearly around because the 24 off the front nose, the front headlight of the 47 there. 31 working his way down to the bottom, looking to the inside of the 47. Not going to be able to make anything of it for now. Here he comes now to the inside. The points are as close as they could ever be here. I don't think this is right. Yeah, the laps aren't right. Are they? There's no way we've only ran 2 laps.
You've only run 2 laps, dude, yeah.
Wow, okay. Well, as I was saying, points are...
Remember, because we went early, and you set the laps to -2.
No, I did
Probably
-1.
set the laps to -2.
I did -1.
You did I don't know. But, yeah, it's not slow or anything. We're good. We're Gucci.
I felt like it was going by a lot faster last night. Anyway, points are as close as they could be coming into tonight. Let's take a look at them right here. You see at the top of the list, Forza, just a point separating him from his other 2 competitor 4 competitors. Zach and Flicker, both tied with 138 points behind Forza's 139. The 10 car of Villain, eliminated from championship duel contention after missing Homestead and Nashville, the first 2 races in this round. Unfortunate for him, but Forza now left to carry the Blaze Technology Motorsports flag into the championship. Flicker now trying to defend the lead from the 31 of Zach. Ford looking to build up a run from behind, and now here comes Lucas and Forza to Flicker's inside off of 4. He'll get pushed back clear though with a good shove from the 31 and 24. Those 3 have been working together really well so far this race. See if they can keep it up as we now come to lap 5 of 45. Sliding back up the track. Zach to the inside of the 48. Flicker trying to get back in line with his teammate Ford. Got a bit of a ways to get to him, now he does. Only 2 teammates in the race right here. The 24 and 48, both out of the Bear Motorsports shop. Other than that, 31, a little bit of a wheelie off of 4 there, but as I was saying, every other car here is unaffiliated with the others. The closest relation you have is manufacturer relationships. The 47 and 31, they're both Fords, but the 47 from Blaze Technology Motorsports, the 31 from Drone Strike Racing. Only affiliated by manufacturer. Same with the 30 with his Chevrolet affiliates, 48 and 24 from Bear. So, going to be interesting to see how these drivers work together. You see them now getting hooked up, Chevy on Chevy and Ford on Ford down the backstretch. 5 to go now. Flicker got a bit squirrely off the front nose of his teammate there into 3. And now here he comes looking to bottom 3. Forza came down on him a bit. Going to be able to just barely go underneath that blue line, but a little bit of contact put him down there. Now he's got his teammate with him again. That's really what Flicker's got in his back pocket. If he ever gets in trouble, the 24, he can rely on the 24 to go behind him and give him as good a push as he can when they find themselves near each other. 31 and 47, they're both Fords, so I know they'd love to see a Ford lockout in the championship, but at the end of the day, they're going against each other for the championship, so they're not going to put themselves in a bad spot if they think one or the other is better. Up into the wall goes the 48, a bit there off of turn 4. Such close quarters racing here at Elwood. Three wide into turn 1. 24 once again aligned with the 48. Zach trying to cover both lanes. Got on the brakes a little bit, it looked like. Almost got spun around off the 48. Now he's going to go fishtailing back through the field. Is the 48 or 24 a Ford now? Trying to work the bottom 3 wide. Zach with a good rebound through turn 4, though. Going to put himself bottom 4 now. Flicker going to back out, try and get in line with the 24. Going to go all the way to the bottom, actually. 2 laps to go now. Pit road is closed. And we will stay green once the stage caution comes out. Aggressive move from Forza coming all the way up the track. Into the side of the 24, nearly turned the 31 around. Oh, 31 does go around now. Contact was made. Zach gonna lose a bit of time now. Let's take a second look at what happened there. Oh, well, I started the replay too late. No, I didn't. Coming down the backstretch here, you see Zach all by himself on the bottom. Everybody training past him on the top. Going into the corner, Forza just misjudged it a little bit. Got into the right rear. Good save by the 31 to not go completely around, but white flag is out here in stage 1. Side-by-side dogfight between competitor 4 drivers for the stage win. Every point matters, especially with Forza getting the extra points for winning the pole. Oh, 30 going around, and he takes the 48 with him. So now Zach, out of nowhere, gonna steal stage 1 over the 24 and 47. Unfortunate for Flicker, still picks up some points, but not as much as he could have had. He was in position to win it coming off of turn 4, but contact with the 30 put them both in the wall, and he lost a lot of spots. Right, quickly able to pick him back up though in stage 1, or as stage 2 begins. Four wide off of turn 4 again. Will anyone back out? Not looking like it. Or now the 30 does back out. Still 3 wide, really tight though between the playoff drivers. Oh, 31 sideways into turn 3 again after taking a push from the 48. Collects it with a little help from the 47's left side door. And Flicker will get pushed back out to the lead. Zach now being forced to go to his outside force and going to fall in line behind him. And pull back out to the bottom. 30 car going to try and follow him through. Got tight, that 30 car of Logan did. That's the Late Night Racing Chevrolet development car. Late Night Racing picked up their first win ever last night in the Break Series, with the D1 driver Milky dropping down to D2, getting a audition in his next season. He will be moving down to the Break Series next year, but Zach with a pretty slick pass goes from 4th to 1st in a corner. That's the magic at Elwood. You might think you're out of it going into turn 4 on the last lap, but you get a good rotation and you're back in it off the turn 4, but Forza, big save right there coming down the front stretch. That would have been bad if he was not able to corral that car. Take another look at it right here. See him coming down the front stretch, trying to clear himself in front of the 48. I think he was clear, but 48 came with such a big run, as well as a push from the 24. Just got the 47 squarely off the nose, able to save it and continue on as he gets shuffled back on top of 3 wide now. Closing in on 10 laps to go in stage 2. Let's take a look at our Home Depot keys to victory. First on the board, we have the very worn surface of Elwood Superspeedway. Actually, it was just recently announced that Bear O'Brien will be repaving this surface at the conclusion of this season, right after this race, actually. So I'm sure work will start on that Monday morning, once the NAPRA is packed up and gone. But after that, we've seen it multiple times already, actually, throughout the weekend. The signature Elwood slide job, as the 47 now goes around off the front bumper of the 30.
1 out of 4.
47 goes around.
Lock that 1 out of 4.
Off the front nose of the 30. We stay green after it's a one-car spin, but now the 24 and 48 controlling the lines. But as I was saying, the slide job at Elwood, you drive it in bottom like this 24 is, and then you slide up the racetrack. You can't hold it full throttle down there, so you got to slide up into that freshly paved part.
Are we giving Forza
hope it
permission
sticks.
to merge?
Does he have spin physics?
He said he had to be respawned.
Well, I mean, I guess. He
Did
already
you
did
message? I'll just put it in again.
it. Oh, no, I didn't. Do you have ticker controls?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Okay. Oh. 30 up into the door of the 31 there. But final key to victory. This is the final race before the championship duel. Second to last race all season. Finale to the competitor 4 round of the playoffs. It's gonna come down to the wire here, as we'll throw our points back up on the screen right here. We'll just keep them up for the rest of the night. And these are the points coming into tonight. Zach picked up a stage win, so definitely going to help him. Forza picked up the pole. Extra points for him as well, so it's going to be close. Going to come down to the wire. Cannot wait to see how this race ends up, how these points come out whenever they do. I believe Friday afternoon. Probably. Lazy ass Supreme, but...
Yeah, I mean, you just teach me how to do it, just...
Right, it ain't even that.
Tonight,
I could do it. It's not even that hard, for real.
Yeah, it's like Excel. You put in the
Nothing.
numbers and it spits it out.
Ain't nothing for real. But anyway. 47 car back to the lead now. 30 on his bumper. Bear Motorsports trying to size up an attack right here as we come to 7 to go in stage 2. I swear I just fixed him, but okay. Oh, nearly catastrophic contact with the 47, 24, and 48 off of 4 there. That was our trouble spot last night. Saw a lot of incidents happen off of turn 4 right there. Had a couple flips in the break series. Treacherous Elwood Superspeedway. Final race that this race will have, or final race that this track will host, at least for next season. Elwood will not be on the Cup Series or Break Series schedule next season in Season 9. It will host a race for the all-new Napa Carlisle Series, as the 31 has to step up and make a massive save going into 3. Aggressive shoving here towards the end of the stage. Nearly sent that 31 around and into the wall. Five to go in stage 2 at the line. Flicker definitely looking for redemption after getting spun out, coming off of 4, or nearly spun out, coming to the stage checker from the lead. Currently biding his time, though. Somebody who's not waiting in line, though, 24 Ford, getting shoved right to the front of the pack by the 30, who now looks to his inside. Logan's a D2 driver, currently racing in his team's development car. Oh, tight across the nose of the 24.
How's the fuel looking for everybody? It's glitched for me.
I don't know. Mine's broken too. Try rejoining. Rejoining should fix it.
Okay. I'm gonna
4
have
to go
fix
now.
that again, right?
Yeah. I don't think you're too late, Milky, actually. if you get on track like now. Well, you got to get on track now. This is the halfway lap. Oh, they're around because of 48 nearly. Saves it. If you can get on track before they get to the line. Yeah. All right, Milky, you're good. 2 laps down. 3 laps to go in stage 2 now.
Yeah, it's good for me too.
Did you
Man,
rejoin?
that's really tight on fuel.
Here, I'm gonna rejoin real quick. I
No,
shouldn't miss
they're
anything.
like at 400 fuel. They may have to pit.
Well, they were closest this time. Decisions to be made. 400. I think they'll be all
You
right.
think they can make it with 400?
I think they'll be all right, especially with the caution coming out after this. We'll see, though. I'm not a driver. I don't have to make these decisions.
One's coming in.
Everybody's coming.
in.
Forza will stay out.
Yeah, he respawned his car.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah,
gonna
they
benefit him.
respawn. Everybody else, though, coming down. 48, barely in his box. Wow, that is close. Race off pit road. No one speeds.
Well,
White flag at
Forza's
stage
mishap
1.
actually benefited him.
Yeah. That will not happen next season, hopefully. Spin physics won't
If
break.
you can fix spin physics, then yeah.
It's a whole new system. They won't break. They haven't broken since I've been testing. Since I've done the new cars. They won't break. Forza gonna come off turn 4, come through front stretch and win stage 2 as he sees the yellow flag. Battle between playoff drivers for P2 in the stage. Every point matters. Flicker and Zach going at it. Side by side off of 4. Gonna be a dead heat to the line. Doors slamming each other. Zach on the inside. Flicker trying to side draft. Zach will take P2 in stage 2. Well, if the point scenarios coming into tonight are to be believed, Flicker's going to need a massive stage 3 and finish to point his way into the championship duel, with both of his competitors getting a stage win and pole for Forza. Forza might have just locked himself in with that stage win. We'll see. You can't take Wave Around and Lucky Dog. You can only take one or the other. So you can take the free pass, and then you get back to 1 lap down. Well, you have to take the free pass. You can't choose, but the road's open.
Do you not watch NASCAR, dude?
I'll do it after the pit stop, Milky. You can still pit. Pit road is open. Everybody gonna come down. Ford gonna be first to his box and makes it in cleanly. 42 to the back, sorry. 48, 31 to the back, and 47's good. Pit road will be open one more lap.
They speed.
Looks like everybody's gonna be coming back down the second time. No, they were out of their boxes.
Crazy.
Trying to stretch the field as long as we can here. Everybody coming down and topping off. Looks like Ford won the race off pit road. Wow.
Oh,
Yes, choose this time. So 31 and 42 got to drop to the back. Got to change Milky's laps. 27. There we go. All right. Flicker going to lead the outside. Ford on the bottom. Bear Motorsports going to control the lanes on this restart. Going to be going green with 16 to go from Elwood. In the competitor 4 finale, second to last race all season. Fuel strategy probably won't come into play. We'll keep an eye on it, but pace car pulls off. Ford going to be first to the Ohio Western restart zone, and we're back green with 16 to go at Elwood. Ford's is shipping it down to the inside in turn 1. Ford going to slide up right in front of his teammate as planned. Jeez, Ford got up on 2 wheels for a moment there into the wall. Now they're lining up 3v3 on the backstretch. Now 4v2. That 42 car, white and red, is a lap down, so not racing for position, but still got a teammate up here in the development car racing for experience as he nearly sends Flicker around off of turn 4. Forza going to lead us to 15 to go. What?
No, I think the 42 wasn't letting the 47 up. I got to watch the replay.
Oh. Flicker going to split it 3 wide middle. Zach to the bottom, 4 wide down the backstretch. 42 going to pull out and help his Chevrolet affiliate Flicker on the top. Going to push him clear. Flicker now running the low line, trying to defend from the 47 behind him, and the 42 to his outside. Able to stay ahead for now. I said it under caution, and while we were pitting, but Flicker's going to have a monster stage 3. Going to need a lot of misfortune from his competitors here to make it into the final round, with them both winning stages and Forza getting the pole. Flicker looking to go back-to-back here this season. And last season, actually, in championships. Forza looking for his 4th. Zach looking for his first Cup Series championship. Oh, Flicker is sideways into turn 3 again. Zach working the inside of Forza. Now Flicker looking to the inside of Zach. He'll check up and try and push him down the backstretch. A big shove right there. Three wide off of turn 4 for the lead. 48 and 47 with help. Now the 31's got the 24 on his bumper. 3 abreast, 2 rows deep. As now the top lane fizzles out.
Speaking of breasts.
Hey Ford, speaking of breasts. Forza and Flicker side by side down the back. Zach gonna look and go in line with the 48. Contact between Forza and Milky right there. Milky could also use another caution too to get back on the lead lap. Go for the win. What a weekend it would be for late night racing if they were able to sweep the weekend and get their first 2 wins in creation, all in one fell swoop at Elwood. Excuse me. .24 on the inside of the 47 into turn 3. Nearly going around those Forza, excuse me. Door banging off of turn 4. Zach got shot way down to that blue line. Flicker still maintaining a solid lead here. Ford nearly going around after contact with the 47. Lost a little bit of time, but he's still within draft range. He'll be all right. He's going to leave his teammate in the 48 a little vulnerable to the rest of the field, though. Doesn't have that teammate with him anymore. Nonetheless, though, Flicker with the clean crossover on Zach, going to go right back to the lead. Oh, around goes the 31 off the front nose of the 48. Pushing gone wrong sends Zach around on the backstretch.
You can respawn your car. How do you want that to play, gang? 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4.
It looked like a racing incident. I was in free cam, but it looked like a racing incident. Heavy V-lag into the corner for some reason. Milky now your leader. Getting shoved by the 47 down the backstretch. The 30 and the 24 trying to contest on the bottom. Turn 3, Forza looking middle.
They're coming out of turn 4 now. Don't go yet.
Oh, Ford and Forza came together. Way down below that apron. Ford now out to the lead. You got to think how much it would mean to the 40 or to the 24 to win here at Elwood. Big fan of this racetrack.
Elwood, I swear.
Big fan of this racetrack. Been so long since he's won in the NAPRA. Been about 3 years, if you can believe it, since the owner of the league won in his own league. Got a good shot at it right now, though. But I'm sure the number one priority is getting that 48 to advance. Bear Motorsports looking really good at the front of the field right now, though.
6 to go. This is it. Final countdown.
3 wide up again, or up front again. even pushing 3x3, or no, 2x2, 3 doors deep down the back stretch. They fan out into turn 3. That blank car is the 31 of Zach, competitor Ford driver. Top of 3 wide coming down the front stretch here. Flicker gonna push him by around the outside. 5 laps to go here from Elwood. Zach has come on so strong as of recent in the NAPRA. He picked up 3 wins, his only 3 wins of the year, within the last, 6 weeks. Got a win last weekend at Homestead. A few weeks before that, won at North Wilkesboro. And then a few more weeks before that, he won at Talladega to close out the regular season. Currently leading here at Elwood. What a season revival it's been for the 31. Got a chance to cap it off right here with another win to go into the championship duel. He's got 5 other drivers, though, that are hungry for a win. 2 more of them that want that same spot that he's got in the competitor duel, or the championship duel, sorry. Got a 3-year winless streak in that 24. First time win for the 30. 42 is a lap down, unfortunately. Can't do much about it. All the storylines of the season are coming together right here. We round turn 4. Flicker clears for the lead as we make our way back to the line for 3 laps to go at Elwood.
There, changed them.
42, big send on his teammate up into the 24. They both wiggle up the track. Now here comes the 31 taking advantage.
That's it.
Zach with a power move up to P3, now pushing the 30 down the backstretch.
48.
The picture is starting to come a little bit clearer for the championship duel. Flicker opening up his gap here. Oh, not anymore. Really good shoving from the 24 to the 31. Here comes the 47 now looking to the inside. 2 laps to go from Elwood. 3 wide for P2 behind Flicker. Forza headed up the track. Little contact with the 24. 42! Look into his inside!
42, bro.
Forza goes around. That wasn't 42's fault.
Oh, it wasn't? Oh, okay, never mind.
It looked like Forza came down. 2 to go
right,
now.
this is it.
Bear Motorsports in control of the field.
This is what the 48 and the 31 wanted. They wanted Forza to finish all the way back there.
Well, it's what Flicker needs if he wants to advance.
Yeah.
He also needs that 31 off his bumper, though. But coming to the white flag, Ford will have something to say about his teammate making the championship. 3 Chevys versus 1 Ford for the win. 2 teammates, 1 associate from late night racing. The entire season coming down to this to make the championship, to even have a shot to race for it. Ford and Flicker hooked up together down the backstretch for the final time. Zach doing everything he can, looking to the inside of the 24. Ford trying to play blocker. Zach gonna gas it up off of 4. Not gonna be enough. Ford side drafting. Late block from the 31. Into the wall goes the 30. But off of turn 4 to the checkered flag. Flicker will win at Elwood. Ford comes second. A Bear Motorsports 1-2. Flicker clutches up when he needs to. Gets the win after paling in comparison to his in the stages. Does what he needs. Now we wait for the points. So close coming into the race. So close all the way throughout.
Do 'em tonight, bro, because I don't know. That's crazy.
I'm better do them.
Yeah, you got to do them, bro.
So close. Points were so close coming into tonight. They were so close throughout the entirety of the race. But Flicker picks up win number 2 on the year in his pursuit of his second championship.
Well, all the manufacturers here are American, but an American-made manufacturer, Chevrolet, winning the Dale Earnhardt 500 at Elwood Superspeedway. How about that?
What a finish. Oh, why'd he get out?
Flicker, you know reset grab you, right?
Why'd you get out of the car?
Stupid ass motherfucker. Bro thought the flag was waiting for him at the grandstands.
No, I removed the flag because it's laggy.
It's not going to be there for the championship.
Not in the inventory. I'll figure something else out. Flicker will burn it down here at Elwood. Beautiful patriotic themed Napa Auto Parts race car. Clutched up big time in pursuit of his second championship in a row here in the Cup Series. Just his second victory of the season, if you can believe it. Got one earlier at Texas in dominant fashion. And incredible teamwork play with him and Ford. Works out at the end. He gets it done at Elwood. Wait, no. This is his third win. Yeah, he won at Nashville. Never mind. Third win of the season. Won at Texas and Nashville.
Did we count points for fastest lap?
Yes.
Okay. Is the 41 legal? Is that possible?
I mean, they're all pretty close, so I would assume so.
I don't know about that, man. I'm looking at the board.
I did.
You did? Oh, okay.
All the time seemed decently close to that 41. It's not hard for him to get that big of a run that far behind everybody. But here in Victory Lane, Flicker out of the car, celebrating in Victory Lane with the entire Bear Motorsports number 48 crew, composed with the trophy. Your winner at Elwood in the Dale Earnhardt 500. Now let's grab him for an interview. I can't go back to Roblox. There we go. Flicker, congrats on the win at Elwood. Number 3 on the year. I tried to downplay you a little bit, but that was indeed your third. And yeah, it couldn't have come at a better time. So hopefully the points will go into your favor going into the championship duel. But yeah, tell me what you're thinking after this one.
I was doubtful. I was gonna finish the race in a good position. After those first 2 stages, I thought the bad luck was gonna continue, and I would just get screwed over in the closing laps for stage 3. But it feels great. I mean, second Elwood win in the NAPCS Cup Series, and I mean, I couldn't ask for a better team. I mean, Bear Motorsports giving me fast cars all season, and it just feels great to have a third one on the season.
Yeah, a great finish overall. You and Ford worked really well together. Ford's right here. Ford, come on, I know you want to say something. A great result for Bear Motorsports. A 1-2. Can't ask for anything more than that here at Elwood. So Ford, tell me how you're feeling after this race.
First of all, you don't know how bad I wanted to just. You don't know how bad I wanted to just sweep in there and win. But I was like, I've been pushing the hell out of Flicker all day. I've been focused on his rear bumper. My eyes were literally locked with the rear bumper all day, just trying to get him up there, trying to get him this win to get any possible chance of getting into the championship second straight season. I'm glad what Flicker's doing. I mean, he's been probably the best driver we've ever had, to be honest. So
yeah,
I'm happy to see what's gonna happen.
All right. Well, like I said, hopefully the points will go into his favor. Such a close points race, such a close race on track between all three of you, Zach, and Forza. So, we'll see when the points come out, and hopefully we'll see you fighting for a championship next weekend in Charlotte.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right. Nobody else uses their mic. Well, I guess that'll do it for our coverage of the Dale Earnhardt 500 from the Elwood Super Speedway. Bear Motorsports took home the 1-2 punch finish. Flicker got it done for the third time this year. Team owner Ford following closely behind. And one more race all season has come down to this. Season 8 coming to a close next weekend at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The championship duel will take place at that mile-and-a-half racetrack. Going to be a good show. Hopefully y'all tune in. Same time as always, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturday and Sunday for the Break Series and Cup Series championships respectively. But yeah, great weekend at Elwood. As we say farewell to this track for now. But yeah, this has been King signing off. Hope everybody has a good night.